Hey guys, Brad here, and we're going to do an extra spooky episode of Sister Location. This is night 4, the most terrifying night in my opinion.
Daddy, she can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
How do I skip this?
Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you. Don't be afraid.
This is interesting.
I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria.
F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 spring locks to deal with.
It's not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous.
Oh, 10.
It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely. You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it
The scooping
room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper.
My favorite quotes.
Be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
Okay, bring her over. Forward. One. More. Okay, stop. Set her down. Watch the step. What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down. Who knows? It's always the same, man. Kind of hard malfunction. Well, hey, I'd be surprised 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps. Can we just get this over with? It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Just get her on the rollers and we can go.
The mechanics seems simple enough. Oh, come on, my last class got to see your folks. Or a band.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. Ballora never learns. But but I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
And Ballora gets scooped. That's the only time you ever see Ballora's eye. I never noticed that.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
It's one of the old spring lock suits that, because the old ones that do that can break down, not the new ones. Oh, this is easy. What? Oh, come on. Don't tell me I have to do that again.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do
Why are there 10 spring
is
locks?
wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
It reminds you of the heaviest dead, just the rhythm. The I don't know, I'm focused. Oh, if they're unwound, they lock up. What? Let me look this up.
This could be spelled so you can hit A key twice and the D key twice. You can just hit
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now
I'm just gonna die on
all you
loop.
have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want...
Oh, if they got another guy. think I got it.
Open the faceplates for you.
I have to bring them when they get
That
up.
way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up.
I die
Your
if 5
breathing
get
and your
undone,
heartbeat are
so...
causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Tutorial again! Fortunately, I'm doing it correctly. It's just a really hard night. One more try, and then I'm gonna have to skip it in the files.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I'm wiggling. Stop. Okay, we're gonna have to skip. I can't see what button is that. You're gonna have to exit the night. This night actually is like very unfair. Scream ever gets updated, I want that night to be bigger. I mean, easier. Fortunately, we skipped the Vlad scene, but ignore all that. That's just a game. Unfortunately, we have to. I'm sorry, but that night, if you try playing it and you tell me it's impossible.
Daddy isn't watching.
Yeah, it isn't what she dies now. More importantly, what happens to us.
Welcome back to your last day on the job. That is, the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1-week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket, the cost of which will be taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, it seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
And then a meme was born.
Please be aware that there are still 2 technicians on site today. Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
Because one thing I still understand until I was watching a Markiplier video on, who the fuck is Ballora? Like, seriously. Like, who is Ballora? Sorry I just skipped my 4, that's literally like, impossible. Now this is where my problem with the game is. The technician should be here, not...
Entryway vent.
Like, I would love it if the technician... It would be terrifying, but I would love to see the technicians here instead of...
Let's check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage.
Instead of here.
Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
Like, that's the technicians?
Great. It looks like everything is as it should
And
be
the
at
editor mask are
Funtime
missing.
Auditorium.
I wonder why.
Your task today will involve more maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium. As always, please proceed with caution.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent open.
There's actually no one here. You can just go right there.
Motion trigger.
Oh,
parts
God,
and
baby.
service.
Great job reaching parts and service.
And then Ballora's
Circus
behind
Baby
her.
has been deactivated for an unknown
That's
reason.
Ballora.
It's your job to make sure she is structurally
That's
stable
Ballora.
and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me?
No.
I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it.
We're gonna get jump scared. There it is.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me.
Get it wrong and you die.
Enter the code carefully. 3, 4, 2, 6, 5, 7.
What? My mouse is very sensitive. I need a mouse pad. Need to find it. There it is.
maintenance vent open. Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me? There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 4, 5, 4.
Fuck! I hit 5. Code changes every time, I just noticed. Can't skip this night because it's the most important one.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 9, 8, 1, 4.
Why do I keep dying on the 4th number? Not gonna lie, this game might be too hard for me, actually. I might have to stop. Yes, we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.